Hey guys, I'm Jordan Santell. I'm one of the co-founders of Spacewell Studios, an independent game studio created here in beautiful Philadelphia. And right now we're just going to give you a first look at our first title, Return All Robots. It's an action puzzle game. I would explain more about it, but I can just show you a few levels instead.
Alright, this is our first lab. This is our Robotics Lab, and I'm the green-haired intern right there, and as I'm walking around, you can see the robots face me whichever direction I'm in. If I'm exactly diagonal from the robots, the question marks pop above their head, meaning they don't know where I am. When I use this remote signal, they'll come towards me in whichever direction I'm facing, and they can only move in left, right, up, or down directions, and they'll go until they'll hit something. So you see the blue robots and red robots. Blue ones are good guys, red ones are bad guys. So pretty much the goal is to get the blue guys to this teleporter down here. And while that, the intern cannot hit the red guys, as you see, the game ends. Blue guys can also not hit the red guys. That makes the game end as well. And the red robots also cannot get through the teleporter when game ends. So this is the basic idea for our puzzle game. So I'm just trying to figure out how to beat this one. So pretty much you lure these robots around the lab and try to get the blue guys in the teleporter. So I'm trying to figure this out. See, they're bouncing back and forth, and they'll go until they hit something. You can destroy the red guys, and I just destroyed one of the blue guys too. So the game ends. There's actually a very simple way to beat this by just calling them over here. Red guys are gone, and blue guys are through the teleporter. Alright, this is our second lab in the game, the Cryogenic Lab. There's ice everywhere, and the intern has a new ability called the Heat Ray, and pretty much you can melt these ice blocks. So I'm going to call this blue guy down here. Get him out of the way. Pretty much the ice blocks add another feature that the intern can use, and pretty much you want to melt some of the blocks, but now those blocks are gone, can't get them back. So you have to be careful on which blocks you melt. You can't be overzealous in your melting, and you could either make the puzzle harder or even impossible sometimes, depending on what it is. So I'm trying to get rid of these red guys, melt some blocks. Melt some more blocks. I'm gonna get rid of this red guy down here, make it a little easier on me. You do not have to get rid of all the red robots in each level. Your progress is being recorded in terms of how many calls you use, how long it takes you to defeat a puzzle, and how many red robots you do kill. All those are optional if you want to keep track of your score and things like that. But the only objective in beating a level is freeing all the blue robots. And I just messed up. So let's go this really quick again. Save the first guy. And each puzzle there are hundreds of different ways of defeating it. There's usually, when we design these, we have like one or two ways in mind, but every time someone playtests it, they always seem to come up with a new solution. So that's almost always cool to see. Note these guys. So some of the techniques we see players use is go for destroying the red guys right off the bat. This makes puzzles sometimes easier. Sometimes it's hard to even destroy them, so you have to work around it. So I'm just do the same thing here. Lure him into the neon blue pool. Now, like I said, these ice blocks, you have to be careful which ones melt. If I melt this one right in front of me, I would not be able to save this blue guy at all. So it just forces the player to think, twice. And actually right now I melted too many blocks right in front of me in that center area. So I have to ping pong this blue robot around a little bit. So it would have been a little easier, a little less calls if I didn't melt so many. And I really didn't have to. So you just have to get the feel for the game. Now, pretty much just ping ponging this guy around again. And this is pretty much our game. It's from Spacewell Studios. This is Return All Robots. Hope you guys like that playthrough. Should be out in a month, in October 2010. Hope you guys like it.